Namaskar everyone. So today we are going to discuss the DLT basics. First of all, we'll discuss what is DLT. DLT means distributed ledger technologies. Uh, as per definition, it means a set of technological solutions that enables a single sequenced, standardized, and cryptographically secured record of activities to be safely distributed to and acted upon by a network of varied participants, and their database can be spread across multiple sites or institutions. Records are stored one after the other in a continuous ledger and can only be added when the participants reach a consensus. So DLT basically it's a standardized and cryptographically secured record which are distributed with the different participants, and the database can be spread across multiple sites or institutions. These sites may be at same place or at different places, or with the same telecom operator or with different telecom operators. The records which are stored on the DLT are continuously added, but there is no provision to delete these records. So these records will be present always. So if there is any change, we can add on to the record, but there is no provision to delete the record of the DLT. Now we'll discuss the basic terms of the DLT. First of all, we'll discuss the header. It means the alphanumeric string of maximum 11 characters or numbers assigned to an individual, business, or legal entities under these regulations to send the commercial communication. The regulations here we are talking about the TCCPR 2018 regulation, and the header means it's a alphanumeric string of maximum 11 characters. Presently, we are using nine as in we might have seen the SMS which we receive from banks or different companies. Let's say if you receive an SMS from SPI, you may be receiving it from you may be receiving from the number or the characters as BP dash SBIYNO. So that SBIYNO is the header which is being registered by the entity. Here, the entity will be the SBI, and the three characters prior to that prefix of that will be which indicates the telecom operator from where the SMS is coming, and the second letter will indicate the LSA of the telecom operator, and the third letter will be the hyphen. So in total, we are presently using 9 characters out of 11 characters of the header. However, in future, we may be using total 11 characters of the header. These headers need to be registered on the DLT prior to using them for sending the A2P SMS. Here, A2P SMS means the application to person. That means the SMS which is generated by an application and is being delivered to a person or an mobile. Now, next is consent template. Consent basically means the permission which the mobile which the company has taken from its customer to send the promotional SMS to that particular customer. So consent, if any companies wants to take the consent from their customer, there is a provision of displaying the or informing the customers for which purpose the consent is being taken. So for those basically for that information against which the consent is taken, the company need to register the consent template, which clearly mentions the purpose of consent and detail of the sender. Let's suppose you go to a bank for taking the information of the home loan. So they may be taking the consent from you to provide you the information or promotion for those home loans. So they may be having a consent template regarding the home loan. So they'll display it to you that if you want to get the information for the home loan which we provide to our customers, you can give us the consent for that particular consent template. So for different services, a company need to register different consent templates, or they may register a single consent template which may acquire four or five or n number of services in one consent template for which they want to take the consent from their customers. Next is the content template. It means a template of content registered by any sender with the access provider for sending promotional message, transactional message, survey message for the purpose of commercial communication, and contains content which may be a combination of fixed part of the content and variable part of the content. Here, if any company wants to send a communication to their customers, that may be a transactional communication, service communication, or a promotional communication. First, that company needs to register that communication on the DLT. Only then they will be able to send that communication to their customers. Here, communication I'm talking about the SMS. So let's suppose a bank wants to send an OTP SMS to their mobile customer. So that message cannot be same for all the customers. The OTP will keep on changing every time. So we have a provision of variable part as well in the content template. So in that case, the bank need to register a content template which may be having a fixed part as well as a variable part. So variable part can be modified for every customer. There may be if they want to send the SMS to two customers, they may be using the same template, but the variable part may be different for different customers. So that registration is also required of the DL. So next we'll discuss the sender or